This isn't the usual type of video you would see from me, but today I wanted to specifically talk about Rainbow Six Siege as a whole and whether the game is dying or growing. I know recently many of you guys have come to me and you said like Rainbow Six Siege is getting stale, the game is getting annoying, there's so many hackers, so on and so on. And with the recent controversial patch note with the whole Jaeger thing, you know, many of us are angry, many of us are happy, and so on and so on. I think you guys get the idea behind this. So I wanted to make this short video to actually look at the actual stats for whether Rainbow Six Siege is dying or not. Before we get into that, I asked you guys, rate Rainbow Six Siege out of 5. 58% of you said 4 stars, 25 said 5. You can see the chart here, so most of you said 4 stars, which is reasonable. I would probably say the same. I love Rainbow Six Siege and all, but they do have their flaws. So I think if the game wasn't so buggy and so on, and the hackers, it would be a 5. But the game overall is a 4 for me. But yeah, that's what you guys said. But let's take a look at the... So these are the Steam charts of Rainbow Six Siege and the players that are playing within the month, and the stats of the peak players and so on and so on. And you can see here that in the last 6 months that there has been a gain of players. This is the first time in Rainbow Six Siege history that we have gone 6 months straight with plus players rather than losing players. Like for example, we can see in October 2019 Rainbow Six Siege lost 12,000 players. Well, 12,000 average players. So the average players are the players that are on a day, I guess. So in the last 30 days there are on average 125,000 people playing a day. I think that's what it means. And in the last 30 days the peak players is 198,000. So within the last 30 days the highest amount of players we've had on Rainbow at once is 198,000. But as I was saying, I don't think I even finished my sentence. But yeah, this is the first time we've gone 6 months. I know we're halfway through April, but April is looking really good at the moment. Plus 6,000 average players. So that's an additional 6,000 players per day on at, you know, the average amount. But yeah, this is the first time that we've gone 6 months. The last record was 5 months in a row here, which was in the end of 2017 going on to 2018. We went 5 months where we had added players. The longest we've gone downhill is February 2019 to May 2019. We went 4 months straight of losing players, and then we got a plus 18 or 19,000, so that just made up for all of the players we lost. But yeah, it seems as though Rainbow is not dying. If anything, it's growing. The first time in Rainbow history that we have gone half a year, 6 months of gaining more players than losing. And in the last 30 days we have hit a new peak of players, which is bound to happen as days and days go on. So, you know, that's a sign of the game growing and not dying. So for all the people saying, you know, Rainbow Six Siege is dying, it's not. We can see, if anything, we are breaking records of the lifetime on Rainbow Six Siege. And we can see here that Rainbow Six Siege is the 5th top game on Steam's overall. Out of, just think, the Steam store, every single game there is on Steam, Rainbow Six Siege is 5th in terms of the amount of players on it. So this was just, you know, a different video for me just to show you if Rainbow Six Siege is dying. No, it's not, it's growing, which I'm happy to see that the game's not dying because I have a passion for the game. So this is amazing to see. So I hope you enjoyed today's short video, and goodbye.